people! I'm repping my favorite band today. I realized it wasn't on frame, so I thought I would just share with you. Yes. I want to apologize because I got a second job and my schedule is just kind of all over the place. It's not like a hectic schedule, but it's just weird hours. I have like a couple things that I want to put up soon. They're all filmed and ready to go. I just need to put them together. Oh gosh. Lizzie, gross! I don't even know she's in my room actually. So I want to talk about Playlist Live today. I just went to Playlist Live in Orlando this past weekend and it was a lot of fun. I probably won't ever do it again, but that's because it was too many people. I have this thing where like I like to pretend I don't have social anxiety and then but I do though, so the majority of the groups of people were teenage girls. I can't connect with teenage girls. I know I look like one, but So let's talk about all the people that I met. I wanted so badly to meet Grace Helbig. So she just came off of a panel the first day of Playlist and I really didn't want to approach her because I knew she had a meet and greet, but I needed a picture with her and then I would be satisfied for the weekend. Clearly, that is the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. I'm so in love. So I also promised my boyfriend that I would get him a sexy picture or a sexy video from Grace. So that was my goal at Grace's meetup with Hannah and Mamrie. I waited in line for an hour and a half and they cut off the line. So I did not get a sexy video for Matt and I felt really bad because I would have liked to see that too. The second person that I was so excited to meet was Dave Days. He performed the night before his meetup, so I went to that and it was really awesome. His music style is like nostalgic for me. It reminds me a lot of when my brothers were in like a cover band together, and then when my brother Scott did like his screamo band stuff, they would play shows with like bands that had that similar rock style that Dave has. It was like, oh, my brothers, oh, rock music is so awesome. And it reminds me of music that I grew up listening to, like 90s rock, early 2000s rock, like my shirt that you can't see. I went to his meet and greet and I did get to meet him. He also did a grumpy face picture with me, like a serious face, and I was so excited about that. Seriously, if you guys don't do that, I don't know why, but it's so much fun to do grumpy faces. You're supposed to be smiling in pictures, you know, and I feel like it's rebellious and it's just, I don't know. I love doing it! It's so much fun! Before his meet and greet, I had to stand in line outside the Playlist gates for an hour and a half again. And I tried to get there early, but I was stuck there. The line was so confusing and there were teenage girls all around me. So I was like a little bit panicky because I just wanted to get out of there. I got to talk to him about Pennsylvania a little bit. I asked him if he knew where my area was and he was like, oh yeah, I've been there. And then he told me about where he's from and I was just like, I don't know where that is. And he kept naming off other things that's like nearby his town and I was like, I said, yeah, it really sucks up there. And he was like, yeah. But he's also so funny. I've been watching more of his videos since I've been back and I always knew he was clever. He does covers of songs but changes the lyrics. He's so funny! He had a video he did with Mr. Guitar Man and he wrote a song about IKEA and they went in IKEA. They were like the most obnoxious customers ever, but it was so funny and like, I want that life. If he's ever up in Pennsylvania, like, I feel like we should just get together and like play video games and eat pizza. Or, oh, I don't play video games. We could watch a movie, we could watch Hot Rod or like Back to the Future or I don't know what movie season 2. Also, a side note, there's a line in Hot Rod that I really want a guy to say to me someday. And if you've seen the movie, you know what line that is. And just leave it in the comments for me. Because I would be so grateful. because I think it's hilarious. If you guys could help me out and just leave this video like on Dave's Twitter or, you know, anything like that, any social media, I don't know all these sites anymore, I can't remember them. Here's my official invitation to hang out to Dave. Hey Dave, what's up? I met you briefly, I'm sure you remember me. We should, he's not gonna see this. I also got to meet Rhett and Link. They did a panel on the business day. I went into the room and there were only like 20 people in there, like, to sit in on the panel. The panel was on the topic of brands and advertising for a brand, and it wasn't very interesting. I wanted to leave halfway through, but then I also felt really bad because it would be blatantly obvious if I just got up and left. Rhett and Link looked so sad up there. I just felt so bad, and I didn't want to leave because then I'd be a jerk. So I waited until the end, got to meet them, got a nice picture with them, and I was like, you guys looked so sad up there. And Rhett was like, oh no, we weren't sad, we were just bored. Oh my gosh, that's horrible to like think your own panel was boring. And I did make them laugh about something, but I don't remember what it was, so it couldn't have been that funny. I also got to meet Kassem G. He presents himself as kind of a jerk online, so I thought he would be like kind of snarky, but he was so nice, and I was like, what is this crap? I got to meet Lena, otherwise known as Overly Attached Girlfriend. That was fun. She actually got behind me and my friend Keith that I went with, and a couple of her YouTuber friends. We were all going to cross the street because there were a couple restaurants and a 7-Eleven there. There's no real pedestrian crossway, so you just kind of have to run out in front of traffic. They were kind of hesitant about doing that, and Lena sneezed, and she was like, oh, I'm allergic to near-death experiences, and then I got a big laugh out of it. And we went to her meet and greet later, and she remembered us, and she said, you made it, and we did! I was still alive! But it was really fun, I had a good time. I also want to give a shout out to my 2 Australian friends that Keith and I made while we were down there. They were so cute and so sweet! April and Amanda, if you guys are watching, I love you, and I'm so glad that we met, and I miss you already. I think I covered everything.
Hey Matt, I know you wanted a sexy video from Grace, but I'm gonna have to do, and I'm way sexier than her, so this is a sexy dance. Happy anniversary. Did it turn you on? I bet I did.